Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I feel like it's been a while since I have done a Disney related video, and this is a video that I actually really wanted to do last Christmas, but I ran out of time, so I decided to hold off and do it for this holiday season. And it is a magical holiday Christmas tag. I believe that is what it is called. And Pretty Neat Living, Jen Ross did it last year. She was prompted to do it by another channel. I don't really know exactly who started it, but I really wanted to do a fun holiday tag. I just figured it would be a really fun video to share with you guys. Also, it gave me another excuse to wear my mini ears, so anytime I have a good excuse to put on the ears, I take it. And these are really cute because they have antlers. They're actually Madison, so they might look a little bit small for my head. But I don't care, I think they're really cute. So I am going to get right into this because I have a feeling that it might take me a little time to answer all these questions. All right, so let's get started. Question number one is, what kind of Christmas shopper are you? Black Friday, last minute, or all year long? And I guess every holiday season is different for me. This year, I ended up purchasing some Christmas gifts over the summer, which was great, but that doesn't always happen. So it just kind of depends on what's going on in my life at the time. Some years I'm more ambitious than others. I definitely do not do Black Friday shopping, but I will do Cyber Monday, and I do a lot of online shopping. I would say about 90% of what I purchase is online because it's just so much easier, and I love Amazon, and everything that I get is usually less expensive than I can find it anywhere else. Also, it's at my house in a day or two, so you really can't beat that. Second question is, do you like picking out your presents or do you like being surprised? I definitely love the element of surprise, but I do have a Christmas wish list. I have a list in my Amazon account. It's just called Jen's Wish List, and throughout the year when I find myself needing or wanting something that I will not buy for myself, it could be maybe a more expensive pair of shoes or something that I want for the house. It's something that I really want but I don't want to spend the money on. I will put it on that wish list so that my husband has a place to look if he doesn't have good ideas, but I love surprises also. So a combination of the two is really good. It's nice to get a couple of things that you're wishing and hoping for, but it's also nice to get surprises. And I am the type of person that if I find out or come across a gift in the house and I see it by accident, I legit get really upset because now the surprise is ruined and it makes me really sad. And I was like that as a child as well. I was never the kid to go looking for Christmas presents, and I actually remember one time that I was looking in a closet and I found a baby doll that I really wanted for Christmas, and I was devastated. I was crying. I was so upset that I found it in the closet because it ruined my Christmas surprise. The third question is, favorite Disney park to visit during the holidays? Definitely, I would have to say the Magic Kingdom, but all of the parks are so amazing at Christmas time, and the reason I say the Magic Kingdom is because I kind of relate that with Mickey's Christmas party because I love going to that party so much. It snows on Main Street and there are cookies and cocoa, and it's just such an amazing time and such a great way to kick off the holiday season. But Hollywood Studios has totally upped their game on the Christmas decorations, and they have really cool vintage Christmas decorations throughout the park. So surprisingly, that has become a close second to the Magic Kingdom currently. Okay, the next question is, pick one: Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party at the Magic Kingdom or holidays around the world at Epcot. And I really can't genuinely answer this question because I have never really done the holidays around the world in Epcot. I have been there at Christmas time. I was actually there last year and I got to see the candlelight processional, and Epcot looked pretty amazing as I was running through it. But I did not get to spend much time there at all to really take it all in. So I can't make an honest comparison of the two. So I would have to say Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party at the Magic Kingdom because that is one that I have gone to a few times and have really thoroughly enjoyed it. But it's not to say it's any better than the festivities going on at Epcot. I just really haven't had an opportunity to see everything that Epcot has to offer around Christmas time. Okay, I just got my hair done and I don't know what to do. There's like this piece of hair going in my eye, but if I do this, then my big ears are gonna be sticking out. So I don't know. I hope that it's not covering my face. Okay. The next question, number 5, favorite holiday Disney park food. That is a hard one because I just have like my favorites that I really just like to have in Disney, and it's not specific to any events going on. I know they have lots of really fun cupcakes and specialty foods that they have certain times of the year, but I'm not typically drawn in by that, and I don't go out of my way to try seasonal things specifically for that reason. And I have to say, the last time that I did travel to Disney around the Christmas holiday season, I did not really go out of my way to get any specialty holiday types of food or drink. So my favorite snack to get is the pineapple upside down cake Dole Whip. I think that's what it's called, the pineapple upside down cake Dole Whip. It is amazing. It is my favorite snack. Sorry that it has nothing to do with Christmas, but that's my favorite snack to have in Disney World. The next question is my favorite holiday Disney pin, and I feel like I should just show you guys that because the question after that is something I can show you as well. So hold on one second. Okay, so here is my favorite holiday pin. It is Tinkerbell, and it's from Port Orleans Riverside, and it has the little mailbox that opens and closes, and it just says, what does it say? Season's greetings. And it is so cute. This is from 2012, and it was, I think it was our first time that we ever stayed at Port Orleans Riverside. I stayed there a long time ago when it was Dixie Landings, if any of you guys remember that. But I got to go with my family, and that was also the first time that we got to go to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party together, and it was just such a great memory, and we had so much fun. So there are just a lot of memories behind this little Tinkerbell pin, which is also one of my first pins that I invested in. And then the next question was, what is your favorite Disney ornament? And if you guys saw my Disney Christmas tree that I have here in my office, you probably have seen many of the ornaments on it. But my favorite, and the one that is most precious to me, and I am terrified every year of it shattering, is this one. Me and my husband shared our first anniversary in Disney World, and I had this made, and it has held up over the years through 3 children and trees falling down and crashing and so many other things, but it still survived, and I am so happy that I still have this ornament. I just think it's so beautiful, and it brings back so many great memories. On our first anniversary in Disney World, we went to Pleasure Island, and it was probably the last time I was ever at Pleasure Island because shortly thereafter they shut it down, and it was one of my favorite things to do. We got to go to the Adventurers Club, which was my favorite club there, and if you're too young to remember the days of Pleasure Island, I am so sorry, because as far as I'm concerned, Disney Springs cannot even compare to what Pleasure Island was. It was such a good time. They celebrated New Year's Eve every single night of the year, and they had a countdown and fireworks, and there was a big party in the streets with live entertainment. And there were themed clubs going up and down either side of the main strip there, and there was a comedy club, and I just could go on and on all day about how amazing Pleasure Island was, but this just reminds me of all that. So that is why this ornament is my absolute favorite Disney ornament. What is your favorite holiday movie, Disney or non-Disney? And or non-Disney? My favorite Disney Christmas movie, I really love Mickey's A Christmas Carol. I really like that a lot, but also Belle's I think it's just called Enchanted Christmas, The Enchanted Christmas with Belle. It was the Beauty and the Beast Christmas movie. I liked that one a lot too, but I think that Mickey's A Christmas Carol is going to be my favorite all-time Disney Christmas movie. And then for a non-Disney Christmas movie, I think I might have to go with Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. And if you've never seen it, you have to check it out. It is just wonderful. The music in it is wonderful. The storyline is just really beautiful. It's really a great movie, and it's like a Muppet type of a movie. I do think that it might have been like a Jim Henson movie, but it's not the Muppets that you know. But speaking of the Muppets A Christmas Carol is also a phenomenal one. So those are some of my Christmas favorites. Okay, the next one is, if you could be a character in any Christmas movie, who would you want to be? Wow, I feel like I have to give that question so much time and thought. If it were a Disney movie, of course I would want to be Belle, and it would be in the Enchanted Christmas movie, just because I want to be Belle in general in real life. Like, that's the Disney princess I would hope to be. And when I think of all of the movies for all time that I've ever seen, for some reason, what's coming to my head immediately is Mary, to be Mary in It's a Wonderful Life. I don't know why exactly. I just think it's such a heartfelt movie, and I love the relationship between her and George, and it's just very romantic. And the whole scene with, you know, I'll get you the moon, or I'll bring down the moon, or I know I'm saying it wrong right now because I'm kind of on the spot, but so yeah, I just think that's the character that I would want to be. I loved her personality. I loved how she was just so authentically supportive and loving of her husband and her family. And the old house, like, that's so me anyway, you know, the old house that she was in love with, that people used to throw rocks at and break windows, and she hoped to someday live there. Like, she dreamed of owning that house, and then she ended up moving into it, and just all of that, it just totally, it's relatable to me and my life situation and the home I live in and stuff like that. So that's my girl, Mary. This one is funny. If you could be under the mistletoe with any Disney character, who would it be? I would have to say, and I would say probably most women who are Disney fans, come on, Flynn Rider. Like, it's definitely got to be Flynn Rider. He is, he's really cute for a Disney character, so that would be my choice. Question number 11. Would you rather experience a Christmas at a Disney park in 1971 or 2100? I would say 1971, just because I'm very nostalgic and I love things from the past more than things from the future. And 1971 is before I was even born, so I would experience Disney when it was so small, and there were none of these other parks that they currently have today. It's so overwhelming now. I feel like you need to go to Disney for 10 to 15 days just to even see some of it. It's just so overwhelming. So I think to go in 1971 would be very exciting. October 15th, 1971 is the day that Disney World opened. So if I could go like that day, that would be really amazing. But any time that year, it's the first year that Disney was in existence. So how amazing is that? That's just beyond amazing. So that's what I would absolutely hope to do. Like, there's not even a comparison. That is absolutely what I would do. 1971 all the way. Okay, and the last question is, describe one of your special holiday traditions. So we have so many special holiday traditions. Some of my favorites are baking cookies with my kids. They still get involved. Down to like 1 or 2 types of cookies that they'll actually sit and make with me, but we always do gingerbread men the night before Christmas. Christmas Eve, we always do gingerbread men together, and we ice them and we make a huge mess, but it's always so much fun. So that's a favorite tradition. Putting together my Christmas village with my daughters, sometimes my son, but he usually just causes mischief, and my mom. That's always a lot of fun too, and I look forward to doing that. Going to the Christmas tree farm and picking out a tree and putting the, why do I get emotional talking about Christmas stuff? It's so ridiculous. But just going and getting the tree and decorating it as a family and listening to Christmas carols and drinking cocoa. What is wrong with me? I am ridiculous today. I'm not even PMSing yet. Okay. I know what it is. It's because my daughter Emily is off to college, and when she goes to college, I feel like these things are going to change or be altered in some way. And I know that's in the back of my mind, so I have to focus because it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. What else? There are so many Christmas traditions that I love. Going to church on Christmas Eve, and my dad comes over and he reads the night before Christmas to my children, and we have a nice dinner together. Christmas Day, obviously, having my family over to exchange gifts, and then going to my husband's family's house in the evening to exchange gifts again. It's just like such a fun-filled Christmas from the time the kids wake up in the morning until midnight. We just go all day long and have so much fun, and it's really great. Some great traditions. We have a lot of them, and they're all amazing and wonderful. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It's just a fun tag, something just lighthearted and festive and enjoyable to share with you guys. So I was going to call out some of my favorite Disney vloggers to see if they wanted to do it, but I'm not going to put that pressure on anyone. So if you're watching this video and you would like to do this tag, I tag you. Just go ahead and do it. It's a lot of fun. I'll leave in the description below all of the questions so that you can make your own video, or you can just personally go through them and answer them yourself. Just see where you're at with all those questions and what your answers would be. It's just a lot of fun. I hope that you're all having a great holiday season. Christmas is right around the corner. I hope you're doing good with all of your wrapping and baking and shopping and all of those things, but you know what? Don't stress over it. Just enjoy the time that you have with family and friends, and try to keep yourself in a relaxed state of mind so you can genuinely enjoy all of the moments. I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.